Hello, hello, hello. I think we are live. Big hello to everybody there. I'm going to wait a few moments before people show up. Don't think anybody's on yet, so I want to say a big hello. How are you all today? Just been in meetings all day and had back-to-back consultations, but I'm finally here. Ooh, sparkly. I know. What do you think, Beth? It's Jenny, a big hello to you. Belinda's on as well. Kat, yes, sparkly, definitely. Is there any other way? What can I say? Just trying to get it like that. Yvonne as well, Donna. Yvonne Kerry. We've got Lisa Paris. Hello, Lisa. Donna is on as well. Donna Cranston. Valerie Cox. Susan Milson. Nicole Nickturn as well. Is that you that's been doing the revamping the house? Because if it is, it looks amazing. Jen Leek is also on as well. We've got Dawn Rose and Norma, the fabulous Norma, is on as well. I thought I'd pop on for a quick half hour and see how you're all doing. As you can see, I've got all the sweat stuff on today. I had a kind of day of doing cleaning, back-to-back readings, and also trying to be in meetings to get my website all sorted. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. We've got John Spratt as well. Hello, John. How are you this evening? We've got Z on. Hello to you as well, Z. And Piper's on as well. I'm so sorry you're feeling crap. We'll do the sharing bit in just a little minute. I want to just say hello to you all today. So it's been a day of it. I'm glad to say my headache's actually cleared. Has anybody else's headache cleared as well? I've just done my roots, but now I'm purple, so having to put some colour in. Oh my God, John, if it wasn't the grass, right, now we've got the roots. I'm going to put that up for everybody to see. There you go. John is currently indisposed. Otherwise, he could have popped on and given us a wee flash. But I meant the hair, John. Don't panic, the hair. So it must be like, it's like hair all over the place in your household. We saw the lovely Erin's hair earlier on, right? And I'm liking that as well. We've got Val as well on. I was loving Erin's hair. Maybe a couple of shades darker. Perhaps that would be good. But definitely I'm liking it the darker way. So tell us what's been happening in your life today. Well, John's been down here, right? Look at the bright side, John. You've got the £15 hair shampoo now, right? So we're on the up. All right, we are on the up. Jackie Tyler's on as well. I'm looking fab. I feel like I'm all over the place, actually, Jackie. I've got to say, right? I mean, I've got all my sweat. I've got my sweat stuff on. I've got my stinky trainers on. I have been doing moving energy. I think is probably what it's called. Anybody else suddenly thought they've just got to kind of like get the energy moving in their house, right? So I'm not going to be on for a massive amount of time tonight, but I want to make use of the time that I've got. It is. Oh, it keeps freezing here, does it? Hang on, let me go and check the door. Hang on a wee minute. Oh. No. It's... Sorry if it's freezing, Beth. I just checked, but it looks like that... I've got the doors open and everything just to make sure the internet is working fine. So I'm sorry it keeps freezing. But I'll tell you what, anybody else had problems as well with the flaming internet today when you're mentioning it now? I put a post up on Facebook. I tried to comment on it. I saw 3 comments. Actually, when I clicked on them, couldn't see the comments at all. And then... I went to go on my other Facebook page, try to post on that as well. It was posting as somebody totally different to me. And I thought, this is really weird. I thought I've not been hacked. So I deleted the post I put up because it had unfuckwithable on it. One that Claire was like, let's get t-shirts made with this, right? I was like, yeah. And then Facebook, I think. So I deleted it and things have returned to normal. So they just were not liking me very much at all today. Katie Wells, it must be a Wells. I had a migraine for the last 3 days, let me tell you. I thought I'd been overdoing it. But today... it was like I could hear the angels singing, Katie. It was like Hallelujah was playing all over the place, let me tell you, right? But, I mean, what is going on out there? I have had clients, right? I've got a client in Kentucky that had to reschedule earlier on. The riots outside her house, honest to God, I'm gutted like fodder. A 12-minute trek to the shops, right, turned into 3 hours. Can I just tell you that? And she ended up running back home and taking cover. It's shocking what's going on over there. Absolutely shocking. Right, a flash. What flash? A flash, John. Yeah, I said you should give us a flash, but Maybe not. I realised I used the wrong word at that point. Can I just say that? Valerie Cox did a root as well today. My God, everybody's doing it, aren't they? Anybody else been doing their Piper's doing painting? Norma, I'm feeling a lot better today because you had a headache as well, didn't you, Norma? This is very true. That's right. It's very, very true. Tracy Gale is on as well. John is saying, perfect at this side. That's good. So the reception's good at your side. That's good, John. I'm liking that. And Claire's on. In bed with chocolate and girls, you're looking gorgeous. Yep. Well, I'm jealous you're in bed with the girls, right, watching telly. But look what I got today. John, I got more chocolate sent to me today. All right. This is Harpreet. She sent me more chocolate. I was like, yes, Harpreet, particularly after I'd had a migraine for 3 days. You know, really, should I really try and eat these? I think I'll maybe save them till tomorrow night and then scoff them when nobody's looking. All right. I will scoff them when nobody's looking. Claire will be really jealous because they weren't probably meant to be hers, right? But I got them instead. All right. So that's great. What chocolates are you eating? Carol Kiefer, I'm good here in LA. Carol, how is it over there with you? You seen much in the way of riots or anything? Fabulous to have you on here. And I miss you, right? I really hope that we catch up really, really soon. So we do. Wonderful energies, Carol. How is the work going over there as well with this lockdown? Right. Okay. Jenny loves my glitter. Jenny, it was an accident that it was glittery, but I'm kind of liking it, right? It's actually meant to be a white background, but I didn't have a green screen. Right, so I put it on anyway. Now I can't get the flaming background off because I tried to have a nice plain one tonight, didn't I? I've got a black one as well. So I'm stuck with it. I think it's the universe telling me that actually I need to have the sparkle. You see, even with the hands, it looks like I've got the whole, like, bewitched look going on here, doesn't it? A little bit of magic all over the place. There we go. I couldn't resist but to do that. Right, guys, I'll say hello to more of you just in a little bit. Did I see Gary Lewis's name there? I'm not sure if I saw Gary Lewis's. Yes, I did see Gary. Finger on that love emoji. Thank you, Gary. You are a star. Just keep giving me the love. Give me the love. I have needed it the last few days. The migraine was shocking. Can I just tell you, there was one powerful shift. Stephanie Eddington Dodds, darling, you are welcome to come over and help. Definitely, particularly as there's sparkle in the building. There is sparkle in the building. Right, guys, I have got my cards in hand. Who is fancying a little mini reading? Dawn Rose, I can see that I would love some chocolate. Dawn, if I could pass you the chocolate over, I would right now, sweetheart, honestly. I'll tell you what, there is nothing in life that chocolate does not resolve. So, if you're there, and your marks get set, go. Let's do some sharing. Let's get some energy and vibes into this community here. Oh, and like and follow my page, right? Listen, I'm going to let me put my banner up. I'm going to put my banner up there because it's a little bit of pink. You see, it all goes to the stars and everything. So, guys, like and follow, right, so that I can actually see your comments because I keep forgetting to say that, don't I? And that's to remind me, all right? And share, all right? Go over to the left-hand side of your device, hit the share, and the window come up and just go and share it in the groups. You'll see the groups over the right-hand side. In fact, just share everywhere. Share all over, share on your page. Just share everywhere. All right, it's a full moon tonight. We're magnifying energy, right? And any of you that want your name put in my healing book, ta-da! Because Pat Taylor's back's feeling loads better, can I tell you that? Harpreet as well, she has made a major shift too, and she sent me the chocolate, and rightly so as well, right? As I can say, that she's obviously trying to fuel me to send out more healing energy, and it's working, Harpreet. But my healing book is here. You're needing healing. Send me your name. I'll pop you in my healing book because this moon is a powerful one tonight. All right. And good God, the cards are going everywhere, John. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Seriously. Let's see what's going on here. So whilst you're sharing, just take a couple of minutes to share. Thomas Donnelly is on. Hello, Thomas. How are you, darling? It's good to have you on here. We've got Michelle Kidd, Tracy Gale. You love the background, Tracy. It's all sparkly and everything. I've been telling everybody it was an accident. Yep. Listen, Pat Taylor's on, and she'll vouch for me as well. It's like, listen, there is no situation where we can't have chocolate or sparkle. Pat, I think you'll agree with me. Craig Muir's on as well. Kay Hamilton, hello. A big hello. Dominique as well is on. Annie Folks, a big hello to you as well. Let's see. We've got Siobhan Griffin as well. Hello there too. Donna Cranston, a big hello. I think I've already said hello to you as well. Right. So if you've been sharing, help me out, guys. Help me out and send me a big row of crystal balls. All right, crystal balls, not any other balls, crystal balls. Okay, and share your chocolate my way, as no one gives me any. And you're jealous, aren't you, John? Are you jealous? Look. What can I say? John, you're going to need to send me your address and I'll make sure you have some chocolate, right? And then we can both sit and eat chocolates together. That's what we'll do. Nobody's sending John any chocolates, guys. Who wants to send John some chocolates and really make his day? All right, or make his whole week, in fact. And I'm saying that, but his wife gave him a whole pack of After 8 mints last night and he wolfed the whole flaming lot while we were doing a live. Oh, was I not meant to say? Was it not meant to say? So who is sharing? Send me the crystal balls. Dominique, your name is in this book, darling. It's in this book. Okay, that's it. It's in. It is in. Is that John messaging in the group? Not yet, anyway. Who is sharing? Who is sharing? Keep up the shares, guys. We've got a couple of seconds left. Got to go, dear client, leave the girls the chocolate. Oh, my God. That is asking for trouble. Ask for trouble. All right. You good luck with your client and give them laldi, as we say up here. Pat, thank you so much. Look, Pat, I was telling you about Pat earlier on. Crikey, why I want to go up? There we go. I was telling you about Pat earlier on, and Pat, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. I'm just really chuffed that your back is feeling much better now. I have a technique, guys, that I called energy wrapping, right? And I've done it for a few various people, right? And I'm not going to mention any names because it breaks confidentiality. I'm saying about Pat because Pat's on here and she wouldn't mind me saying that. Pat, she's already messaged me behind the scenes anyway. And but we've had some very, very well-known people who have been ill in the country and got well because I energy wrapped them. I've energy wrapped people who are well-known in the States as well, all right? And believe it or not, this is a lot to do with the work that we're doing behind the scenes. This is just a small part of it coming on, but without you guys, I don't feel that I would even have the energy to do it because you do absolutely make my day. You make my, in fact, you make my week coming on. And if I ever have a bad day, I know I can just pop on anyway and you all lift me up. Sammy Wood. Sammy, thank you for sharing. I am shuffling the cards here. All right. Okay, guys, that's great. Loving all the crystal balls. Sammy Wood, I've got a couple of, I'm going to pick 3 cards for you. Sammy, we're taking a trip into an entirely new direction for you. And it's about having confidence. It's about having faith in you and your abilities. Because I've been feeling that you're a little bit lack recently. As in, you have the backbone of a lion, but at times you sometimes need somebody to say to you, you know, Sammy, you've got this. All right. I do feel the road has been very rough up until this point for you. And I think that, you know, allowing your thoughts to go in all these directions is probably not serving you about the direction that you're going forward in. Sammy, you're amazing. Can I just say that? I want to send you lots of love, and please take that with every ounce of love in myself to you, because I feel you're turning a corner and a new opportunity is on its way as we speak. Siobhan Griffin, thank you so much for sharing. You are up, Siobhan. Thank you, my darling, for sharing. Take a break with the sharing for the time being, guys. We will go back to that just shortly, all right? And please like and follow my page, right? And send me, you know, the one thing that really does make me happy is seeing all the love hearts. Send me the love, lots of hearts. Keep hitting that heart button because I do feel it. And sometimes we have days like today, don't we, where we just need that little bit of a lift. So we've got Siobhan, a couple of cards. Look, it's all picking up all sparkly there, isn't it? When I design my own cards, I'm going to need to get it all done like that, so it's all sparkly. Now, Siobhan, I don't know if there's been issues down below in the female area down here, sweetheart, but there's a pregnancy showing up here and a new baby right? New baby's great, sign of life here. And there may be a bit of a panic. There may be, because it's kind of like a bit of a surprise, and we've got financial issues as well mentioned here. But you know what? I think if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Oh, look, he's left me a cup of tea here. Just wet the old whistle there. So it is. Now, we've also got the birth of a new venture as well. And I feel that you're having to lose something before gaining something. But it may not feel like that. But like we were talking about the other day, the caterpillar, right, when it was in its cocoon to be a butterfly, did it worry, right, about whether there was going to be a life after that? Now, there's an interesting concept. But for us people, we are in our cocoon and we worry for some reason. Siobhan, I've got a woman in spirit as well. I don't know if you remember your grandmother, but I feel your grandmother just stepped forward there as well. I think there was heart problems and circulation problems before she actually passed. But she's stepped in. She's got a great energy. She's very definite, very sort of forceful, and I would say probably a little bit of a matriarch in the family here. But the love from her to you is just amazing. She's sending all that love, sending healing your way, and she's telling you, please don't worry about what could possibly happen. Just worry about the now. Siobhan, lots of love, darling, and thank you so much for sharing. So who's been popping in to see us? All right, Piper would send you, but we don't know your address, right? We can all sort that out. Annette's on as well. Annette, how is your gorgeous baby granddaughter? I hope you and the family are doing really, really well. Ian Rollinson, hello, Ian. Good to see you on here. We've got Ingrid as well. Ingrid, thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to be picking a couple of cards here for you. So we're going to change it up, guys, just in a couple of minutes, right? Because I love to see, I think it was Michelle Hayes that did the orange love hearts as well. So just shortly, we're going to be sharing again. Please like and follow my page if you haven't done so already, because then I get to see all your comments, your wonderful comments as well. And hit that love heart button, right? Send me the love. It keeps me going after all. Ingrid, a couple of cards coming up for you. If you're still there, I hope you are. Wow. Isn't it funny? I seem to pick some same, I go weeks and I seem to pick some of the same cards, right, when I'm connecting in. But I've got 3 cards here, Ingrid, and I feel that I'm just feeling the energy a little bit heavy, particularly when it's coming to matters of the heart. Balance is maybe a little bit off where relationships are concerned, but it's about, building a future, putting the seeds down to grow to fruition, building that future, having the resilience to stand when all seems to be working against you. I call that being faithful to faith, Ingrid, right? There's a really nice opportunity on its way for you, all right? And we're in Gemini at the moment, so I'm feeling that this opportunity is being given energy and imagination right now. It's taking flight, right? And it will be winging its way to you over the next 3 or 4 weeks. So try and stick to what you know. Stay in your lane, right, as I would say, which is your vortex. Stay in your lane and just focus on you, nourishing you. Get rid of the stuff that no longer serves you, right? Even if you think it's going to hurt you, now is the time to do that, sweetheart. Lots of love to you, Ingrid, and thank you so much for sharing. Right, are we going to be changing this up a little bit? I think we are. Lisa Paris is getting the idea with the orange love heart, and Dominic as well. Lisa, a couple of cards coming up for you. Thank you for sharing. Piper, you bloody love cheese strings. I've got a son that loves cheese strings as well. Right, Lisa, a couple of cards for you. Brat, hello, how are you? All right, I forgot to say about the sharing, right? And let me know you're sharing with the orange love hearts. Annie, folks, I'm coming to you next after Lisa as well, so you just stay on there. But a quick hello to those of you. You're very, very welcome, Ingrid. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Lance is on as well. I'm available. Well, Lance, now there's a proposition, isn't it? I'm available. How are you, sweetheart? Which is really good. Do you know, next week, I think I'm going to be connecting with some of you and actually going to get you on here when I'm reading for you. How do you feel about that? All right. I think that would be a really nice touch, wouldn't it? And listen, we'd all love to see a face to the name as well. Think about it. I'm just normally seeing the comments. It would be wonderful to see you in person. So I'll put something up on Monday about that. And I think going forward next week, I think that when I pick somebody, that will actually bring you on screen. All right, just temporarily, just temporarily. We're not asking for big things here. Let's have a look and see who's going. So hit share, go over. Dominique, I love the gold ones. That's incredible. Go over to the left, hit share, and then over to the right and share into groups, right? Share onto pages, share into Messenger if you can, and even if you can, of course you can, and just share, right? And hit the orange love heart, right? And let me know that you've done that. Okay, right. Couple of cards for you, Lisa. Have things been a bit stressful for you, right? Because here we've got stress. We've also got to have patience with a current situation, Lisa. Have patience, and remember, Rome was not built in the day. We've got redecoration with the property. I feel like we're lifting it a little bit and clearing out a lot of the stuff that you've been hanging on to for a while. I do feel a woman and a gentleman in spirit. I've got a kind of mum-dad feeling about this, or maternal and fatherly feeling about you. And I think hoarding and gathering stuff, around probably has not been great, because it's a bit like we're hanging on to, all that old energy from before. So now is the time you have to sort through the mind and sort through all the physical stuff that you've got round about you, just to clear the energy, move the energy a bit, and get that new life repositioning itself just very, very shortly for you. Love looks like it's been complicated, but will become a smoother path very, very shortly. So Lisa, thank you so much for sharing there. Now, let me go back here. Let me go back. I was looking for the name. I remember John will be laughing if he's watching this right now. Annie, there it is. Annie Folks. I'm like, I've lost you. There we go. Look at all that. Now, okay, Annie, the red love hearts. I think we need to get the eyes tested or think about the colour blindness here. I'm not really sure. But Annie, thank you so much for all those shares. You are incredible. So let's give it a wee shuffle here. I'm thinking, is that John messaging me in the group? John, how's the hair going, darling? Are we doing okay? Do we get the big reveal tomorrow? Do we? Or are you popping on to show us your hair just shortly? Let us know. All right, Annie, here we go. We've got a couple of cards here for you, sweetheart. We've got financial things are getting better, I've got to say. And news that you've been waiting for will happen sooner than expected, all right? So you see, the COVID isn't really delaying things indefinitely. And we've got here that we've got relationships which have been a bit testing for you, all right? Got the Lovers card round the other way, and I'm feeling maybe not getting the support quite what you're needing to. There's a younger guy who's passed over tragically over there. I'm feeling a bit of a question mark round about his passing, and I'm feeling my neck is really stiff, as well. I want to do this in my hair. He's got hair. I want to comb the hair over, and he's very proud of his appearance. I feel like he's made a little bit of an effort to come forward here. He's clearing his throat, so I think he's a bit nervous about speaking with me. Also, I'm feeling that there's responsibility for his passing. He wasn't entirely responsible for this, but he is taking responsibility for it. He is absolutely singing your praises, Annie. Can I just say that? And I have to blow you a kiss and tell you that Gran is looking after him. All right, sweetheart. So thank you so much for popping on and for sharing. Really, really appreciate it. We've got Jennifer Ellens there, and Donna Cranston is on as well. Let's see where we're going. Donna, look at all those shares. Thank you so much for doing that. All right. All those, look at there's orange. There is orange. All right. Just so that you know. Actually, I think I'd probably struggle finding the orange love hearts as well. Couple of cards coming up for you, Donna. So you just hang right in there, sweetheart. You hang right in there. There's Ben walking past there, causing trouble. He's about to let Toby out. It's a full moon, and Toby's already tried to run away a couple of times, bless him. All right, so we have got pitter patter of tiny feet here, all right, a little baby girl coming into the world. And we've also got the shifting of life, and in order for you repositioning for a new start, not just where babies are concerned, but a new start. Lisa, yay to you as well, sweetheart. All right. And I feel that you're stepping into your own, Donna, after going through a time where I feel like it's a bit like being put in a washing machine and it's just going round and round all the time. You get out and you're a bit like staggering everywhere, and you're like, holy shit, you know, that was actually, it's like you've come out in a different place in life. And you just need to get your bearings, Donna. I understand that. And other people should understand that round about you. It looks like it's been a bit of a trying time, particularly with children concerned. And there's worry over a younger male member of family as well, which will be a little bit longer before things are sorted out. All right. So, Donna, thank you so much for sharing and for popping on, and your amazing orange love hearts here. Righty-ho, so where are we going? Good God, Donna, we've read for you. What can I say? Gary, look at you, sweetheart. Look at the shares. Thank you so much, Gary. I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you. How are you doing? I'm awful pleased that you're on here. Weird, because you popped in my head the other morning as well, quite randomly. And it could have been because I was saying to Ben, you know, I'm actually feeling for hairdressers at the moment, because, you know, how are they going to be able to do business staying 2 feet away, for goodness sake? Anyway, a couple of cards for you, Gary. And there we've got the world is an unsociable hours as well. We've got the world turning around for you. And I feel that you're going into a new area with new promise and new results here. Balance and love and harmony are also here. And I think that taking the way that you make money in an entirely new direction. I'm no doubt at all you're going to take business from strength to strength. And I feel that there are going to be 2 or 3 shops that you're going to have ownership of, right? So financial looks really, really very good for you indeed. If things have been out of balance, they may feel out of balance for a little while longer. But we've got the Fool, which is taking a brave step into the unknown here, Gary. And I feel that you're learning, evolving, you're helping other people as well. Because if anything, you're a good teacher and you're a great coach, Gary. I feel inspirational when I'm looking at these cards, and I feel that you were designed to help other people. You have a creative flair anyway, I know that, Gary, but this creativity is going into an entirely new direction. I feel like I want to give you a set of cards, do you know that? And say, right, come on, get out there and start doing your thing. Lots of love, Gary. Thank you so much for popping on here and for sharing. Whew. What can I say? I am just out of breath there. Absolutely out of breath. Craig Muir, look at you. My God, look at all those shares as well that you're doing. Craig, thank you so much for popping on. Let's pick a couple of cards for you, right? And then I'm going to take a break to have a cup of tea whilst you all share again. And let's go for a last minute dash. Is that John messaging me? No. It's Claire, isn't it? Claire's messaging. She's reading for a client and she's scoffing chocolate at the same time. Can you believe it? Right, Craig and Claire. It's 2 C's, isn't it? Here we go. A couple of cards for you right now. Okay. Wow, Craig. Now, these feel a little bit on the dark side. They feel a bit low. Energy is low. We've got a bit of depression, period of great thought, right? Low feeling, low vibe. And we are in a full moon today. Right, and that full moon, and we had the lunar eclipse last night, there is some major shifting going on. So it's best for you to, if you're feeling emotional, just to let it all go. Take the time to clear out stuff, clear out drawers. Here he comes. Are you going to say a quick hello to everybody? Quick hello, right, because you can probably hear him in the background.
You're mid-flow. So. Hello, quick hello, everyone.
Quick hello. That's great. You had sparkly armpits. No. Okay. They'll probably all say hello back and you've disappeared. I know. So, Craig, decision-making time, sweetheart, that's there. We've got, I'm just feeling that, again, I want to take your life and just reposition it there. And change can be quite scary. But what's even scarier is staying in the same place and regretting making that first move. It's an energy, Craig. It's like taking a step onto a new path. And once you make the decision, you align with it. Things are absolutely, they just fall into place. But it's not until you do that you realize that. And most of us spend our time in the lane worrying ourselves sick about it. Myself included at times. I have to give myself a shake out of it. So we've got instability there. And I feel like there's a move coming on, right? Like a house move, a move to a different place. I feel like I need space where you're concerned. And I want to tell you to take one day at a time, Craig. It looks like you've been through quite a lot of loss lately. And I'm feeling a woman in spirit, a mum feeling about this woman, where a lot of love is coming from her. And I feel that maybe just not feeling it, where you're concerned. There is an older gentleman with her in the background there, I've got to say. And this older gentleman, I feel like I want to go fishing. I want to play cards, right? I feel that this man never really stopped, to be honest with you. And he's pulling a key out and saying the key to life, right, by giving you the key, like the key to your front door, the new key. It's quite a big looking key, one of those old, like, big wrought iron things. All right. But anyway, Craig, lots of love, sweetheart. Thank you so much for sharing and all your energy here. Really, really appreciate it. Right, guys, I'm going to take a couple of minutes there. Couple of minutes, right? We're going to change it up again. I thought that sounded like somebody coughing there. It was actually the back door opening, right? So let's change it up a little bit here. Let's go and change it up. I haven't seen anything from John about his hair, so he's obviously hiding it. Yeah. Please, Lara, can you put my son James? Yeah. James is going in the book, Norma. Anybody else that needs some healing, please let me know. We've got a powerful full moon tonight, and I feel that this is going to be really great from a healing perspective. Can I say that? All right, really great. So those of you that have popped on, we've got Carla Silver. That's great. You're very, very welcome, Craig. I'm glad that you hung around to get that. Michelle Kidd's on. We've got Maria Rodriguez. Feel like the world is on my shoulders still, out of breaking stuff, things rolling down on their own. Maria, good God, sweetheart, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's this full moon. It's just shocking. Even Ben's cussed a few times, right? He's been walking into things a couple of times. Leslie Tate's on. Guys, let's get sharing again. Right. Carol, I'm going to put you in the healing book, sweetheart. Carol. Yeah, Carol, no problem at all. Okay, so we're doing a bit of healing. I'm going to take a couple of minutes because I'm going to have a drink of my tea, right? And this time, I would love you to put, let's see, what should we put in? Let's put some stars in, shall we? Let's put some stars. If you've been sharing, go over to your left, hit share, and then a window come up that's on your device, hit share, and share into all your groups. Usually the group things on the right-hand side. Share into groups, share into your pages, share, in Messenger if you feel that you're called to do that. Let's share, spread the love, hit that love heart button as well. Send me the love because I really, really appreciate it. And if you've been sharing and sharing lots, help me so I can match you up with your name on my phone. Hit all the stars, right? Hit loads and loads of stars. Just sending that wonderful, fabulous energy out to everybody, and let me have a wee sip of tea while you're doing that. Oh dear. Bum ba bum ba bum. Okay. Piper, look at you sharing like a mofo. Right, Piper, a couple of cards for you coming up. Couple of cards. Dawn, of course you can, sweetheart. Let me put. Thank you so much. Right, I've got it in there. Piper, there's your sunny disposition. I don't know if you can see that there. Maybe I should hold it up somewhere so that, there we go. Piper, the sun is out and is shining because of you. Not for you, but because of you. Right? And even though you've been feeling a bit crappy, like you were saying before, I think I saw one of your comments, Piper, it's been a full moon. It's been very intense with cosmic activity this week. And for those of you that are watching right now and you've had headaches, you've been aches and pains, just been feeling generally just like bleh. I think that's probably the right word. Yeah, bleh. I mean, even I've been sleeping for the last couple of nights, about 8 hours at night time, 9 hours. And I'd been going 3 weeks for hardly any sleep, right? So there was definitely a lot going on, all right? Now, Piper, there's been a lot going on with you, but having the ability of going, you don't need to deal with that shit and you just cut it. I know if I said to my kids, well, you know, that, they'd go, but Mum, you've no idea what it's like out there. You can't just do that, blah, blah, blah. You know, it feels like you can't, but the power comes in realizing you absolutely can, right? If people or anybody's talking to you like it's not good for you, don't get yourself and don't invest in getting involved in their energy. If you roll around with pigs, you'll get dirty. Always, you know, hang out with people that you aspire to and are not lower down the you know, the scale. In other words, where they're just happy to roll their sleeves up and just have a scrap all the time, right? The sun shines because of you. And the new moon, which is in a couple of weeks' time, right, you will definitely have picked up by that time. And a lot of your stresses will have kind of faded into the background. I think you're probably connected to moon energy, Piper. So in which case, if you follow how the moon phases are, it'll give you an explanation as to why you're feeling the way that you are, sweetheart, and help you understand yourself a bit better. After all, you know, we've gone into a new age, all right? Christy, it's good to see you on here, and Caroline McCulloch as well. We've gone into a new age, right? Into a new energy. And, you know, you are the generation that are going to make such a change where everybody's concerned. We're relying on you, all right? So less time, right, and energy involved in doing all that. That's just distraction, and more time into doing stuff that serves you unashamedly like a queen, all right? Unashamedly. Piper, you've got this, right? Everything's going to be okay, right? And it's a case, detach, right, from the energy that no longer serves you and start creating more of that wonderful woman and young woman that I know that you absolutely are, sweetheart. Okay, lots of love for you. Dominique, a couple of cards coming up here for you. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, let's take a quick hello. Caroline, do you know what? You popped in my head the other day as well. It must be that time, sweetheart. It must be that time. And I think you're probably overdue a proper one-on-one. So I want to say, those of you that want to have a proper one-on-one in-depth reading or consultation, we do it virtually, then please send me a message and we will sort something out. All right. It is worthwhile doing that. I can tell you it's worthwhile getting a gauge, getting a direction where you're going, and getting to grips with life so that you can live your best life. That's what this is all about, isn't it? Dominique, we've got the full moon. Look at life's an adventure and you can't go far wrong. This full moon is enhancing stuff for you, sweetheart. It's more than inspiring you. It might make you feel initially like, bleh, like I was saying, but certainly where children are concerned, we're moving forward to a new direction, darling. There's a double path opening up just very, very shortly for you. And there's legal matters and financial matters that are tied in together. But don't lose heart, because we are going to get a positive result. It may not look like it initially, but follow the path, like follow the yellow brick road or the yellow stars, and you will see that by doing that, it will take you to fresh shores and inspiration. Gary, thank you. So, Gary, did you get that reading that I did for you, sweetheart? You'll probably have to rewind the video back, but thank you so much. Keep sending me the love hearts. Keep sending me that energy, guys. Keep sharing and keep the energy going in the group. But Dominique, hang in there, sweetheart, because we're going to get a positive outcome here. Amy Lee Thauburn. Is it Thauburn? I'm going to pick a couple of cards for you, Amy Lee, because you have been sharing, haven't you? And I really appreciate all the energy that you're putting in here. So come on, Amy. Here we go. Now, the devil is frustration, all right? Frustration and kind of like going round in the circle, the same circle over and over again here. We've got the water sign after Pisces, which is Cancer. So the end of June, July, you know, coming up, then it looks like this is the next phase, a new chapter in your life. And between now and then, you'll probably feel like it's one step forward and 52 back. But Amy Lee, right, you've got a lot to offer. I'll need to tell you, stop putting up with shit. All right, it's as simple as that. I can see by your cards here that it's a bit like you don't need to go to that length to get attention, right? You deserve to have the attention anyway. And if nobody's doing that, you know, or giving you that credit for what you truly deserve, then they don't deserve to have you there. It's as simple as that. It looks like it could be a challenging time where work's concerned, I've got to say, and it may be a good idea to look at a new direction, all right? A new direction in life, one that is going to actually serve you much more productively than the one that you've on. I'm just feeling a little bit anxious and nervous with the surroundings of where you're at right now. So I'm feeling that give it 2 or 3 days for this full moon to pass and you will be feeling much, much better in yourself. Okay, right. And I'm all like, they're full moons. That's right, Gary, are you feeling the full moons? That is a lot of it is a lot of stars, Lance, isn't it? Lance, how are your lives going? Tell me how your lives are going, sweetheart. Jennifer Mackenzie, look at all those stars as well. Gary's saying there should be full moons, and you're probably right, actually. We should have gone for the full moons. All right. Jennifer Ellen Mackenzie, here we go. Wow, so look at you. Now, you've heard the saying, fake it till you make it, all right? And that really is I'm not asking you to be a fake. What I'm asking you to do is to visualize that new future that you need. Visualize where it is you actually want to go. I'm feeling that you're kind of going around in a bit of a crazy 8, right? Which is that loop that we find ourselves in, isn't it? That crazy 8, where the crazy 8 is kind of keeping you trapped in an old reality. And going forward, right, we're creating a new reality, Jennifer, all right? I'm feeling anxiety's kind of been getting the better of you lately, with a few aches and pains thrown in here. We've got working unsociable hours, and I feel that a transformation is about to take place, Jennifer, where your career path's concerned. There's also news of a pregnancy here as well, but in order to do that, love needs to be sorted first. It's about taking a brave step into the unknown, right? There's a saying, isn't there? What's that saying? Something favors the brave, right? So it's a bit like fortune favors the brave. There we go. And being brave and being prepared to step into an unknown reality, right, without any perception of how it can be, takes a lot of courage. And right now, we're being asked to take, to make a leap of faith. A lot of us are, in fact, and exercise that courage that we've got, and we all have it, we just haven't been using it. So Jennifer, thank you so much for popping on here and sharing, sweetheart. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, Donna, yeah, I'm going to pop you in the healing book. Oh crikey, I've lost the page now. I've got so many names in here, it's just yeah, Donna. There we go. Let's have a wee look. Donna. Anybody else want to go in the healing book? Do you want, Lance? I'll put you in the healing book as well. Okay. Nicole, look at that. Have you seen this? I'm just getting pages. Yeah. Is that a chocolate bar I see before me? Oh my God, Nicole, I think you could have struck it lucky with that. I didn't think to tell everybody to put the goddamn chocolate bars. For those of you that weren't aware, Harpreet, let me take this off. Harpreet sent me some chocolates. John Spratt's really, really, really jealous. In fact, he's saying somebody sent him some chocolates because he's going to get really, really upset. He's having his hair dyed as we speak. It's got a little bit wrong, but hopefully we'll see his new hairdo tomorrow. Gary Lewis, he could be needing your magical touch here. Definitely. So, Nicole, let's pick a couple of cards here for you, darling. Let's pick a couple of cards. What are we doing here? Right, Nicole, now we've got new contracts mentioned here, and I'm feeling that something, you ever felt like life has just been a bit unfair and a bit unjust with you? So it's like staying in your lane. I do feel that you've been a bit under pressure. There's the ball, that's you, and that's all the pressure around about you. And Mars, bleh. Anybody that knows me will tell you, if anybody mentions the word Mars, I've even got Mars bars here, and it could be something to do with the fact my mum ate these when she was pregnant with me. And I can't stand them. They're too sweet to just make your teeth tingly and everything. I don't know anybody can eat them. I would be terrible at doing an advert for Mars. And I feel the same about the planet, because whenever that planet's there, it's a disaster for me. And now I've learned at my time in life that we just need to kind of like get a hot water bottle and go to bed and just wait until it all passes. Honest to God, Mars, we do not need that kind of negativity in our life. But Mars is a habit of pushing things to the wall. And even though it can be a bit of a disaster, right, Nicole, a bit of a disaster, batten down the hatches, it'll feel like you're going through a load of crap, but there is so much good coming shortly. And the trick is to try not to buy emotionally into what's going on round about you. You worry a lot about other people, but does that really come back at you? And all that is, it's just like taking up unpaid rent in your head, really, when you think about it. So have faith, right? Stay faithful to faith, Nicole, and try not to let yourself be sidetracked by what I call shiny object syndrome or shiny worry syndrome at times, because we all love a project, don't we? We all love to kind of invest our energy in other people and other situations, because it can be a good distraction for our own at times. But when it's productive is when you lift other people up, it lifts us up as well, right? It's the whole point of doing this here. It's the whole point of me coming on here, lifting you all, and then it lifts me too. Because to be honest, even around here, it's like the apocalypse even around here. But do I care? Nah, I don't care. Because you know what? All of what you see, it's not really a real reality anyway, is it? It's all an illusion. It's all just part of our journey. Take a really good look around for all your situation at the moment. It's part of your journey, right? Why do we get attached unhealthily to stuff? Nicole, this message is particularly aimed at you. It's attachment that we're talking about here, sweetheart, and it's time to break those attachments. Chocolate bars included, albeit we will all be crying into our hankies at that. Right? Okay, sweetheart. Lots of love, and thank you so much for popping on. Well, guys, I think that's my time up, and I'm so. Oh, Norma. Right. Norma, I'm going to pick a couple of cards for James if he's been feeling not well. Norma, you've been sharing a lot, and I think that I think I saw further back about picking a card for James. Right. I'm feeling that there's a fluid problem there. Fluid magnifies with the full moon, all right? And generally that's why we feel up here. It's not called lunatic for nothing, all right? Because it pulls the water, like the fluid, up to the mind, right? And magnifies all the thoughts in there. So keep your thoughts aligned. You've got to tell James to do the same thing, right? I'm feeling that I want to pace the floor and stuff and really get anxious and anxiety. And I feel like I want to break the attachments for him as well, right? I feel that probably going out and walking and doing stuff and keeping fit would be the best thing for him, all right? He's got a lot of love to give, right? I just feel that sometimes he can be misconstrued or misunderstood. And sometimes he misunderstands other people too. But lots of love, Norma. Your mum is watching over him. There's a close bond there, let me tell you. Okay, and thank you so much for sharing. Whew, guys, well, I said I would do half an hour, and I've come on, and I think I've done just about an hour there. So I've tried my very, very best. I'm really sorry I haven't managed to get round to y'all. I've got my son coming over tomorrow, but don't worry, we will be, in different spaces, the 2 feet apart. Yvonne, my top fan +1 has disappeared. I think Facebook has demoted me. Yvonne, there's some weird stuff going on in Facebook. You are not the only person to say that. Like I was explaining earlier on, I did some weird stuff on my page earlier on where I couldn't even see the comments. And when I commented, it wouldn't post. It just said that I wasn't connected and stuff. So I think there are some major changes going on there. So I'm so sorry about that. Donna, yes, let me know about the baby. I'm up for being godmother. There you go. Anyway, I could be the fairy godmother. All the sparkle here. I could be fairy godmother. So, guys, I've got family coming over for the next couple of days. I will try my best to pop on and say hello to you all right? So, because I'll be sending my love anyway. Please like and follow my page and share as much as you can and hit the love hearts there. Just one last time so that I can feel it. Oh, Jenny wants to go in the healing book. Jenny, here we go. Okay, that's you in the healing book, Jenny. All right. And Pat's top fan. Why have you all lost your top fan things? Good God, they've made some changes. Thank you so much. Oh, there we go. Lara, thank you. You and Ben are a blessing to me. Thank you for both your mentorship. You're very, very welcome, Lance, and thank you very much for your amazing energy. I appreciate every single one of you, and I can't wait to come back on again. And yeah, and I've got the babies on Saturday night as well. I've got the babies coming. Actually, so maybe I might even get them on and introduce you to them all. But anyway, lots of love. Mwah. Healing for Ingrid as well. Healing book for Ingrid. Ingrid. Okay. Righty-ho. Anybody else, just private message me. Love you so much. Take care, everybody. Have a fabulous night. And I'll catch up with you really soon. Bye-bye for now.